Welcome, brain hackers. Today, we're embarking on a cosmic journey into the vast universe within your skull. Get ready to unlock the secrets to supercharge your learning, because we're about to explore 5 mind-blowing techniques that will revolutionize how you absorb and retain information. Just imagine your brain as this incredible, ever-expanding cosmos, brimming with untapped potential. We're talking about billions of neurons firing, making connections, and creating pathways of knowledge. It's a universe waiting to be explored, and I'm your host, Syed, here to guide you through the latest discoveries in the fascinating world of brain optimization. Get ready to become a learning machine, because once you understand the science behind these techniques, you'll be able to learn anything faster and more effectively than you ever thought possible. So buckle up, fellow knowledge seekers, and prepare for liftoff. We all know sleep is essential for our physical and mental health, but did you know it's also your brain's secret weapon for learning? That's right, while you're catching those Z's, your brain is hard at work, consolidating memories and processing all the new information you've absorbed during the day. Think of it like downloading data from the internet. You might start the download before bed, and while you sleep, your computer diligently works in the background, organizing and storing the information. Your brain operates similarly. During sleep, your brain replays recent experiences, strengthening the neural connections that form memories. It's like hitting the save button on all that valuable knowledge you've gained. So how can you leverage the power of sleep for optimal learning? Here are a few tips. First, try reviewing important information right before bed. It's like giving your brain a sneak peek of what it needs to process while you sleep. Second, consider taking a short nap after a study session. Even a 20-minute power nap can significantly improve memory consolidation. And finally, maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Just like your body craves routine, so does your brain. Going to bed and waking up around the same time each day helps regulate your natural sleep-wake cycle, optimizing your brain's ability to learn and retain information. Remember, sleep isn't just about resting your body, it's about giving your brain the downtime it needs to process, consolidate, and store all the amazing things you're learning. Have you ever noticed how certain types of music can affect your mood, focus, and even your cognitive performance? Well, it turns out there's a scientific basis for this phenomenon, and it's particularly relevant when it comes to learning. We're talking about the Mozart effect, the idea that listening to certain types of music, particularly classical music, can enhance cognitive function, especially spatial temporal reasoning, which is essential for problem solving and understanding complex concepts. Now, before you go blasting Beethoven in your ears 24/7, let's delve a little deeper into the science behind this. Research suggests that the complex melodies and harmonies found in classical music, particularly Mozart's compositions, activate areas of the brain associated with memory, attention, and spatial reasoning. These intricate musical patterns create a stimulating environment for your brain, almost like a mental workout, enhancing its ability to process information and make connections. So how can you incorporate the Mozart effect into your learning routine? It's simple. Try listening to classical music, especially Mozart, while you study. The key is to choose instrumental pieces without lyrics to avoid distraction. Experiment with different composers and see what works best for you. Some people find Bach's intricate fugues incredibly stimulating, while others prefer the soothing melodies of Debussy. The beauty of music is its subjectivity. So explore different genres and discover what resonates with your brain and boosts your learning experience. Let's face it, traditional note-taking methods can be tedious and ineffective. Linear lists of words and phrases don't always capture the interconnectedness of ideas, leaving our brains struggling to make sense of it all. But what if there was a way to tap into your brain's natural ability to process information visually? Enter mind mapping, a powerful technique that harnesses the power of visual learning to unlock your brain's full potential. Imagine this. Instead of dull, linear notes, you create a vibrant branching diagram that mirrors the way your brain naturally connects ideas. That's the essence of mind mapping. You start with a central concept, represented by an image or keyword, and then branch out into subtopics, connecting related ideas with lines, symbols, and colors. This visual representation allows you to see the big picture, understand relationships between concepts, and remember information more effectively. Think of it like creating a roadmap for your thoughts. Each branch represents a different path, leading you deeper into the subject matter, making complex topics more accessible and engaging. The benefits of mind mapping are numerous. It improves your understanding of complex topics by breaking them down into manageable chunks. It enhances memory recall by creating visual cues and associations. And it stimulates creativity and problem solving by encouraging you to think outside the box and explore different perspectives. We all know the struggle of procrastination. It's like this invisible force field that prevents us from starting tasks, even when we know they're important. But what if we could outsmart procrastination by making good habits easier to adopt? That's the genius behind the 20-second rule, a simple yet powerful technique that can revolutionize your productivity and learning habits. The premise is simple. Reduce the friction associated with starting a task by making it readily accessible within 20 seconds. Think about it. How often do you put off reading a book because it's tucked away on a shelf gathering dust? Now imagine that same book prominently displayed on your nightstand, practically begging you to open it. That's the 20-second rule in action. By reducing the activation energy required to start a task, you're more likely to follow through. It's all about making good habits more convenient than bad ones. Here are a few examples. Keep a book on your nightstand. Have study apps readily accessible on your phone. Prepare your study space in advance, so it's ready when you are. The key is to anticipate potential obstacles and eliminate them before they derail your good intentions. By making learning materials easily accessible, you're creating an environment that encourages, rather than hinders, your progress. Have you ever noticed how explaining a concept to someone else helps you understand it better yourself? That's not a coincidence. It's the power of active learning in action, specifically the protégé effect. The act of teaching forces you to organize your thoughts, identify knowledge gaps, and articulate your understanding in a clear and concise manner. It's like taking a deep dive into the subject matter, solidifying your grasp on the material and uncovering hidden insights along the way. Think of it like this. When you teach someone else, you're not just transmitting information, you're actively engaging with it, challenging your own assumptions and refining your understanding. So how can you harness the power of the protégé effect to supercharge your learning? It's all about finding opportunities to teach, even if you don't consider yourself an expert. Join study groups where you can discuss concepts with peers, create educational content like videos or blog posts, or even use the rubber duck method, explaining concepts to an inanimate object as if you were teaching it to someone else. The key is to actively engage with the material, putting yourself in the role of the teacher, even if your only student is a rubber ducky. Congratulations, fellow explorers. We've journeyed through the cosmos of your mind, uncovering 5 powerful brain hacks to unlock your learning superpowers. Remember, your brain is not a static organ. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving universe capable of incredible feats. By implementing these techniques, you're essentially providing your brain with the tools and strategies it needs to thrive. You're optimizing its ability to process information, make connections, and retain knowledge, ultimately unlocking your full learning potential. So go forth, embrace the power of these brain hacks, and continue to explore the vast universe within your mind. The journey of learning is never-ending, and the possibilities are as limitless as the cosmos itself. Keep asking questions, keep seeking knowledge, and never stop pushing the boundaries of your own understanding.